I was thinking that this might not be the place for us to scatter at a grimy little puddle, you know. There must be somewhere better. There's litter in the pond.
Is that a condom?
And I'm literally locking eyes with a Bichon Frise right as it tries to pop a squat.
Oi! Pick it up!
The fountain's just a statue now, trees overgrown, the water's brown somehow, it's not as peaceful as it used to be. I forgot to build the motorway. Shall we come back on a better day? Or choose a different spot? What happened? It used to be much nicer here.
I mean, it's changed, but it's still nice, Rowan.
Well, this is where they're going to be, forever. Well, half of them, anyway.
Which half do you think we've got? Do you think it's split left and right, or is it a belly button down?
Oh, I really don't want to think about that, Kit. I think it's too windy.
It'll come back later.
No, I'm going to do it. I don't know if this is the right place.
Well, let's go somewhere else then.
Well, maybe we should...
Oh my God, Rowan, make a decision. You're giving me wedding planning flashbacks. Look around. It's fine. Look at the trees. Not overgrown, but growing free. You say it's not as beautiful. That's not what I see. The fountain might not work, and yes, the water's grimy here, but you'll never find a pond where the water's crystal clear. It might not be as peaceful as you pictured for this day, but it's the sound of making memories of life and love and play. Look, couples judging passers-by, we used to do that too. Stop being a perfectionist, step back and see the view. We both agreed that this is where the ashes should be spread. It's fine. Get out of your head.
Okay. I've prepared a few words. Oh, how did it go?
What are you doing?
I've got it taped up in my bag.
Oh, Christ, it's laminated and all. Well, just make it up. Speak from the heart. You can do it.
You were always interesting and... No, interesting isn't the right word. Funny and unique. The way people always tell me you were nice and you were...
Nice?
Well, improvisation has never been my strong suit, Kit.
It's fine. Maybe we don't do speeches. Let's just have silence.
Okay.
Should we do this?
Yeah.
Do you want me to count you in? 3, 2, 1.
5, 4... I can do it my own time, Kit. Thank you. I need to leave. I'm sorry. I know we planned all this, but what's the point?
Rowan, I was thinking how we might have spent a bit more time together. This is not some chore, but a life left here forever. This may not have been what you pictured for this day. It's hard to say goodbye so young, but don't run away. It was funny and unique. Are those the words you said? It can still be nice. Decide to stay instead. You think I wouldn't understand, but this should ring a bell. We used to be engaged. I know you pretty well. Your right wasn't right for this. You have to match the person. So this was close to perfect. Be certain. What was in the sandwich?
Tuna meal.
At least the ducks will enjoy it. Do ducks eat fish? Well, guess we know they have a taste for human now.
Stop it.
Better watch out.
Kit.
They're coming for you.
Kit, don't talk about that.
Duck eats human. Human eats duck. It's the circle of life, isn't it? Just like Elton John said. There's more to be seen than can ever be seen. More to do than can never be done. It's the circle
This is
of
a waste of
life.
time.
Rowan, it was a great send-off. Seeing you flailing around in front of everyone, lobbing your sandwich, the ducks. It was profound.
What do you mean, profound? The ashes are inside a gaggle of ducks.
I don't think it's a gaggle, Rowan. No, that's geese. Is it flock? Flock of ducks?
Shut up.
You just want more of your lung.
Well, I haven't brought anything else.
Here's Pickle.
What?
Thinking of you, Pickle Kiss. Is that my replacement?
No, not a replacement.
What's her name?
Sam.
Classic name. I like it. Straight to the point. So, where'd you meet?
We don't have to do this, Kit.
I want to. I'm not jealous, I'm just curious. Well?
Just at work.
Oh, does she teach English too?
Philosophy and ethics. Keep rolling your eyes and you'll maybe find a brain back there.
God, I forgot about your teacher jokes.
Yeah, well, you should hear Sam's are even worse.
Oh, poor students.
Well, we won't have to put up with it for much longer. She's leaving soon anyway.
How come?
She just got a bit sick of it.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I knew I wasn't going to be able to help everyone, but you come into this job thinking you can make a difference. It just starts to feel a bit useless after a while.
You know that's not true. And it's not your fault. The whole thing's on its knees right now.
Sam not want to come?
No, I thought it would be better to do it without her.
Oh, how kind of it to let me handle your inevitable breakdown. Are we similar?
Well, there was always going to be some similarities.
Go on then.
Well, you're both pretty stubborn.
Yes, I like her already.
Bad taste in film.
What else?
You both ask too many questions.
Do you take her to the same places?
Well, there's only so many places in town, Kit.
Oh, just wallpaper over our memories with happier ones. No, it's fine.
Well, you don't own every place you ever went to, Kit. It's not Monopoly where you wee houses and hotels everywhere. Kit.
The car, the boat, the dog, the hat, boot, the iron, the thimble. What was the last one? Monopoly tokens. The car, the boat, the dog, the hat, the boot, the iron, the thimble.
The boat.
I've said that.
The boot.
I've said that. It'll come back to us. Oh, do you remember all our games nights?
Oh my God.
That time me and Ali agreed not to charge each other rent, so you stormed off in a paddy.
Well, you can't just change the rules.
Oh, had to beat your son out.
Well, I preferred it when it was just the two of us anyway.
Oh, all our little days.
What are you talking about? We hardly left the flat.
You can have dates at home, Rowan.
Yeah, well, the closest thing you got to a date was ordering too much food from the Golden Dragon, falling asleep on my lap and leaving me to watch some god-awful Adam Sandler rom-com.
It wasn't exactly what you'd call a Hollywood romance, but I did cook you some nice teas.
Yeah, well, the extent of your cooking was tomato sauce and pasta. Yeah, you'd put a candle in the middle of the table and call it fine dining.
Put ham in it too sometimes.
You're
You're making me hungry now.
Jesus, Kit, what have you got in there? I half expect you to pull out a hat stand.
I'm sure I had a snack in here somewhere.
What's this then? Hornby Miniature Railroads Weekly. Someone got a new hobby.
I've got a secret passion I've been hiding from you all this time. No, it's for Mr. Bill.
Bill.
He's on my ward, but all his family live in Canada, so I said I'd get the latest issue for him.
Would you think that Bill would prefer this edition?
Knowing him, probably. One time, Hayden rushed in because his heart monitor was going crazy. It turns out he was just trying to pop one off during the chase.
You used to read my books as well.
Yeah, only the ones you'd already read. Plus, you got a good half of them back.
Yeah, but the page corners all folded halfway through. How come they never finished them? Those were good books. That's the problem with people nowadays. They don't have the attention span.
It was a geriatric ward, Rowan. I don't think it was their attention spans. I always hated bringing home the ones I never got to finish.
Remember the one you tried to get through? I've still got it. Sweetie paper holding the page open, you heathen.
It was
Do
done!
not badmouth Bronte. It's a classic.
Not as good as the song, though. What the ring hides Heathcliff.
Kit, you can't pick a book based off a song.
Oh,
Kit!
so cold.
Kit, that's really irritating. What do you think she's reading, the mum over there by the pond?
Whatever it is, it's probably better than Wuthering Shines.
Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm engaged to you. Bless her, she's trying to read her book in peace.
I reckon it's some pornographic pirate romance.
What are you talking about?
Look at her. It's definitely pirate erotica. She reads her naughty novels because she dreams of breaking free from the nappies and the monthlies, cause it seems she wants to be somebody with a slightly more exhilarating tale, but her erotic pirate fantasy is yet to set sail.
Well, you were always very good at this game.
It's easy, you just pick someone, see where the story takes you. Look, the person in the grey top with the short dark hair hasn't told their partner yet about the affair.
But the partner knows already that the cheater's gone and jumped her, so she's moving to Mallorca with her yoga instructor.
Everything we see is open to interpretation. Another person's story is for our speculation. Oh, it's something we all try to hide. There's a story inside. They're looking at us, that room going grey. Let's stare right back till they look away. Fucking creep.
What was he hoping for, pulling that stunt?
He couldn't get enough of me, the cheeky little
Man across the pond are those tattoos on his head.
man. Before you judge a person, look deeper instead. A contemporary dancer, he knits and he sews, and has a dangerous obsession with reality shows. Everything we see is open to interpretation. Add a little humour using your imagination. Though it's something we all try to hide, there's a story inside. Look over to the play park, that kid being swung. The dad is pushing extra hard to prove he's still young.
Recently divorced, he's showing off for a drink. With another yummy mommy he can push to the brink.
Freddy Krueger, jumper boy, there with his mum.
Wait, I think she's his cougar. Why? He just slapped her bum.
Oh, that duck isn't moving, do you think that it's died?
There's a story inside.
The pair on the grass, from the way that they sit, there's something unsaid, something they won't admit. They want to find the words to convey how the time always flies.
They want to say how they've missed the way the world comes alive through your eyes. They want to say I still love, but all that we've invented comes from pure imagination. The characters presented just a figment of creation. No basis for what we've implied. Any trace of resemblance is swiftly denied. Though it's something we all try to hide. There's a story inside.
Do you ever people watch with sound?
No, it would be the same. Oh my God, he had a skull on his skull. Why would someone do that?
Oh, it's called self-expression, Rowan. You should try it.
Yeah, well, I get that, but maybe somewhere a bit less visible rather than using my skull as a Walking Dead poster. Oh, what are you doing?
Well, I might get one too. Just to piss you off.
That's very Georgia O'Keeffe.
Who's that?
An artist.
Oh, thanks.
It looks like a vulva.
It's a flower.
That's what Georgia O'Keeffe would say.
John.
I don't even think about it.
Yeah, I suppose it is a bit vagina-y. You're thinking about those bloody ducks again, aren't you?
I just thought you're not supposed to feed them bread. Sam said it bloats their stomachs and they die.
What? Sam knows everything now, does she? Pickle? Well, too bad you gave the ducks a whole sandwich.
Well, what was it you said? The circle of life and all that?
Oh, you're just pissed off about the ashes.
Well, it wasn't the most dignified of ceremonies, was it?
Well, neither was your proposal, but it still worked.
It was romantic, though.
A crisp packet is not romantic, Rowan.
Well, it's not like I could have planned anything. You were on call all the time.
You knew what you were signing up for.
Yeah, I couldn't plan anything.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
Yeah, I know you didn't. But you said it's about matching the person.
Yeah, very true.
And you loved Monster Munch.
Well, yeah.
So what better place to hide the ring than in a bag full of those wee claws?
They're not claws, they're little monsters. Otherwise, why would they have the little face
So
hole?
that they can sell you less credit. Look, we agreed to disagree.
Literally the only thing we can agree on.
You said you liked it.
You could have broken my teeth.
I was trying to make an effort.
What are you going to use for Sam? Space Raiders, cause she's so out of this world.
Oh, grow up! Why are you trying to ruin this memory for me, kid? Our engagement was the one part of our relationship that I thought I got right, or were you lying to save my feelings yet again?
I'm going to go get a softie. Do you want one?
No, I'm good. Do you want me to come with you?
Nah, keep the bench warm. Make sure no one steals our spot. I'll come back, I promise.
Just when I think you're out of my head, you walk back in.
Got my wallet.
As soon as I feel I finally moved on, I find I didn't begin.
Oh, it's Cash Orley.
Try to distract yourself, look at the view. But somehow my thoughts always drag themselves back round to you. How do you enrapture me, stun me and capture me, tempt me back to the past, pull us back into who we were, the us before I knew we weren't ever meant to last. Speeding down memory lane may be harmless, but not when there's you. I tell myself just a bit further and then I'll turn back. It's not true. One more kiss and then I'll let go. One more rest upon your cheek. One more week or day or hour alone. Give me a year and I promise right here that I won't ask for anything more. One more swim in those wonder-filled eyes. One more laugh that we can share. One more stare until I realize I've been fooling myself and you'll leave me just like before. I know it's irrational that one burst of passion will make me forget all the pain. But with each memory I'm visiting, I'm lost envisioning you in my life once again. Refrain or relapse, restrain or collapse, over and over I go. Will I embrace it and face it, or just face the fact I already know? It's one more this and then I'll let go. One more doubt that I can't shake. One more ache to heal, then I'm left alone. So why am I willing, when I know how it ends, to go through the cycle of making amends? Your siren song's tempting me down. I dive even deeper, knowing I'll drown. I come up for air, still alone, still alive. I tend to my wounds and take one more dive, 'cause I'd risk the torture, I'd take the fall for a glimmer of hope, no matter how small. So bring on the torment, I'll face the threat. I walk through hell if it meant I'd get one more life with you by my side. This time knowing that you'd stay. But even in one more life, no matter how hard I tried, the feeling I wasn't enough would not go away.
Good job.
Thanks for getting me one.
I did ask.
Yeah, but you should have known I'd want one as soon as I saw you with yours.
I'm not a mind reader. Anyway, guess how much this cost me?
99p.
Thought you were making jokes today.
Go on then, what's the damage?
$4.50.
Oh.
I know, nearly a tenner for 2 ice creams. I expected to be dumped in that golden leaf shite for a while.
2.
Huh?
Who's the other one?
That's for Judith.
Who the hell is Judith?
The flower lady. What are you looking at me like that for? You said you didn't want one.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Chocolates.
I'm good.
No, after all that, not even a little nibble.
I shouldn't.
Alright, suit yourself. Hey. Hey, what's this? It's Mr. Whippy doing a poo.
Oh, I heard that they found an ice cream man dead the other week. Yeah, covered in chocolate sauce and sprinkles. The police say that he topped himself.
At least it makes a nice change from your dad's humour. Oh, you'll make a good parent one day.
Do you think?
Definitely. Give you someone else to lecture.
Yeah, well, maybe they wouldn't zone out.
Oh, you've got to admit, you do go on a bit, Rowan. But if we'd had kids and your little talks had helped them turn out like you, I'd have been happy.
I do think about the sort of parent you'd be. Definitely the fun one. And you'd have taken such good care of them.
I can barely take care of myself.
What are you talking about? I saw you with your patients. You were brilliant with them, and with the families of the ones who
Died.
well, you can't save everyone. Besides, I know you didn't like talking about it.
I didn't want to burden you with it.
I could have taken it. I'd have been happy to split the load, and if we'd have had kids, it would have been a team effort.
The team's only as strong as its weakest player. Not sure I could have handled the pressure.
Kit, I know you would have been a wonderful parent.
It would have been nice. Having little Uzzies running around. I'd have wanted them to have your arms.
Your ears.
You always did like playing with my ears.
Yeah, your wee dimples too.
You reading to them at bedtime.
All snuggled up together. I would have loved that. What the fuck are you doing? I need to leave, I can't be doing this.
Rowan, it's okay.
No, I can't be having these feelings. I'm with Sam now.
Sam doesn't need to know.
No, I can't think like that.
It's okay to think
No,
of
it's
it.
not. I'm not going down that rabbit hole again.
Some part of you still loves me.
Yeah, but you left me. And I've moved on.
Have you done?
You can't do this to me, Kit. Just hurricane in and make me question everything I've done to get this far. It's not fair. Why did you have to take it too far? Why did you have to make it real?
Well, haven't you missed this? Look, just sit down with me, please. Do you remember coming here on one of our first dates? You could never bring Sam here, could you? At least that's one piece of me you haven't plastered over.
Oh no, I haven't plastered.
I want to still mean something to you. Rowan. If you've done what you came for, go. I won't hold you here. Here life's on hold, but you should know this love will soon disappear. There's lost time to make up for, a world to keep at bay. I promise I won't leave again. Stay here at least till the sun sets. Sit here and watch as time slows. Stay with
course.
As time's gone by, has it slipped your mind?
No, how could I ever forget? Of course I remember the day we met, the most romantic of places. Ward 17 by the vending machines. How could I ever forget? I'd waited all morning, hadn't eaten yet, and I slipped off my bike in the rain. I fractured my elbow, it all worked out well though, cause how could I ever forget? As I stood in the queue and then looked back to you to ask if you'd reached out instead. With my arm in a sling, I couldn't open the thing. So you reached in, looked up, and said,
Who the hell buys a bounty?
I laughed at your bluntness and asked if you'd let me get you something for helping.
You can buy me a drink, 9 o'clock, what do you think?
How could I ever forget? How could I forget the first time you said I love you, tomato sauce smeared round your face? I wouldn't change even a second of that one, nor replace. How could I ever forget any detail? How I still hold them so near. I remember, I've not lost them, they're here. After hour-long phone calls, our next date was set. Coffee somewhere in town. We searched half the day for some milkshake cafe.
Have a sweet tooth.
How could I ever forget? Slurping on strawberries.
Chocolate island.
You told stories of the people who passed. You knew them by name.
And then told you again.
How could I ever forget? What was the name of that cafe again? Cafe something began with a B. It's not there anymore, but I'm sure it was Cafe Bella. Cafe. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you brought me here and we'd watched the sunset. You made me a part of your secret.
I escaped from the hordes and the world and the wars.
How could I ever forget? How could I forget the dreaded day we got the flat keys?
And I lost both sets that same day. Along the south side with the pop still on.
But I couldn't have you any other way. How could I ever forget any detail? How I still hold them so near. I remember, I've not lost you. You're here. I miss our walks in the rain, soaking wet. The smell of your hair in the shower. Your smell. How could I ever forget? Where was your birthmark? I now regret not learning every inch of your skin. How fingers entwine, how your hand fit mine. How could I ever forget? How did it feel? Was it soft? Was it real? Every hug, kiss, every touch. What else have I lost? I don't know, there's so much. What was the postcode of our first flat? And how many sugars in your tea? The names of our kids we thought up and fought for. How could I?
Say you remember the
How could I?
sunsets. Say you remember my voice. Say you remember. Say you remember.
I forget so much, kid. When that night is etched in and it replays and replays and replays, and I can't tell you how many times I've combed through the memory for some kind of clue or a sign that I'd missed. It was weird not to have heard from you all day, but I sort of just assumed you'd been caught up with work. I made a start on dinner and kept half an eye on the door, but I ended up eating by myself and I put yours back in the oven. When I rang and went to voicemail, that's when I suspected something, so I called your work, but Katie said that you weren't rotated to be in that day and that she hadn't heard from you, and neither did your parents, and I couldn't work out why on earth you would lie about something like that. I didn't think you would go with someone else, but I couldn't get that thought out of my head. So I spent the whole night coming up with this response, an elaborate speech to you as if you came home and told me that you'd been at work when I knew that you hadn't. And I couldn't focus on anything, so I just started cleaning the flat to feel like I was doing something, and then the door goes, and part of me wants you to lie to my face because I am ready for the confrontation, and it's the police. And they're asking me all these questions, and all I can think is, no, your dinner's in the oven, this can't be real. Calling your parents. Speaking it into existence. And then again for Katie and for Ali and for Mum and Dad, and each time feeling like it was a little bit more real than the last. Identifying the body. How can I forget that? And oh my God, the inquest, you know how it felt having to testify that I wasn't involved in some way. It took weeks and we were finally able to have a funeral, and I've got half of you in my hand. On the mantelpiece, in the sideboard, in the wardrobe. I didn't know what to do with you. No, there's nothing you can say, kid. You left no note, no hints, no parting words, and you aren't fucking real. You're just some embodiment of my mind because I can't seem to face talking to anyone about any of this. And you only know what I know, which is fuck all, because you left me in the dark. I'm sorry. Can't even begin to imagine what you were going through, but I just wish you would have let me in. I could have helped, surely. 4 years. And I feel like I'm in the same place. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've read all the books and they didn't seem to help, or it was just too painful to try. People were nice for a while, but the world moved on. And I'm here trying to piece together what happened and why it hasn't all stopped, and I thought that this would be the end of it, but just as I thought you were out of my hands, you'd be out of my head. But instead, it's revived you, the questions survived you, their answers unsaid. With the worst of it past, I thought one last goodbye would be easy. But after torment and tears and grief for 4 years, you won't leave me. You left me to clean up a life I didn't know you'd be leaving. You left me with questions and left me out of your plan. But leave me a note, a reason, a lie to believe in. Or leave me alone. Not a chance. I gave myself 6 months to get back to normal. But that turned to 6 more, and quickly my deadlines gave way. I couldn't hold off my life, so I turned to withdrawal. If you chose to leave, how can you ask me to stay? Was painlessness better than healing? Was thoughtlessness better than feeling? Was nothingness better than being? Was happiness really worth fleeing? Even the moments with me. I thought that if I thought of you here and here only, run it home and then come back to let myself fall. But each time I returned, I lose track, fall deeper, get lonely. And the pain got so bad I had to stop coming at all. I already feel guilty, then Sam comes along and it doubles. I feel guilty for thinking of you when she's standing right there. I pretend that my grief's at an end, I don't share any troubles. I held it all under, no wonder my thoughts now lay bare. Was hope so disheartening, your answers were starting to turn. When did they change? Was I there? Did I care? Did I show any sign of concern? When was patience, endurance and death, reassurance and comfort to get through the day? You chose to leave, but I should have helped you to stay. Or is painlessness better than healing?
It's when you think you tell me here.
Was thoughtlessness better than feeling? Was nothingness better than being? Was happiness really worth fleeing? Even the moments with me. Why did you go? When can I stop shouting questions into the void? If I could have answers, would I want to know?
It wasn't you.
That's what I tell myself. Is that right? Will I ever know? Will you ever leave me?
Do you want to forget me completely?
No.
Don't.
It was overwhelming.
You're trying to do too much at once. As always. Bite off more than you can chew.
Don't go any other way.
You do. You know how you were just afraid to try.
It's hard.
I know.
It's too hard.
I know. But most of the time, the right thing is the easiest.
Don't use my teacher saints against me.
You can't move on in one day. It'll take more time. Who knows how long. But you need to think smaller. Bite size. How do you move a mountain, though it seems hopeless? You start with a stone. Slowly, you will notice it happen. Your own pebble mountain. Look how it's grown. How do you tell a story? To start with the end, we would say that's absurd. War and peace, that 1,000-page masterpiece can only be conquered if you read the first word. If you're doing something and I pop into your head, don't push me away. Let me in. Sometimes there will be a twinge of pain, but also a smile or a laugh.
Whenever I hear Kate Bush, I think about you taking the bed sheets and flailing about like you were on the Windy Moors.
Oh, you must read the book.
I might read it again, actually. Pick up where you left off.
Oh no, not more Wuthering Shinites.
as well.
What of? My face? The ducks? A semi-erotic flower? Monster Munch!
Yeah,
The
the
little-
Oz.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you always hated tattoos.
I do. But you always wanted one.
How do you eat a whole cake? It's too much for one plate. So share it with friends. Sliced up and made into mouthfuls. This heavy delight feels lighter with them.
You. Share.
Well, not cake, no, you won't get any of that. But your thoughts?
You never shared any of those either. I tried to get you to light the load after the work, but you just kept it in. I don't want to burden anyone else.
Your friends, your family, Sam, they all care about you. If you've hidden me for so long, they'll think that's what you want them to do as well.
No, it's not.
Then let them know it is okay to talk about me. Drop memories into conversations. If you start light, it'll make way for deeper chats. You know, like today will be a funny story, this splendid mess of a send-off. You know I'd have laughed. If you don't talk about us, you're denying a whole part of your life. But also mine. My life will live in your life. You can't unlive it. It's part of your heart. If you smile at every tale you're recalling, then that turns all these small things into grief you've outgrown. How do you move a mountain, though it seems hopeless? It doesn't have to be so. Find hope in each of these small things, and you can move mountains. Watch how you grow. So, what next?
We're moving.
Oh, you do this.
I got a new job.
All right.
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere, but I'm the head of English, so I get to pick the books.
Oh, get you.
Oh, shut up, I'm excited, and it'll be a nice place to settle down. I'll miss this place, but I can always come back to visit you.
Pop into my parents and visit the right half and the mantelpiece as well.
You don't like the new place? It's peaceful. There's a garden, flower beds. Wheelbarrow! A wheelbarrow, the final monopoly token!
So has Sam got a job at the new place?
No way, she decided that teaching wasn't for her.
All right, what's she going to do instead?
Well, she's starting a wee business.
Oh yeah, doing what?
Candles.
Candles?
With little quotes on them. She gave me one to light here for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, go on then. Let your light shine every day. You can't leave that here. I fucking hate it.
I know. Oh, there was something about seeing the two of you together that didn't sit right with me. She's wanted to talk about you. Maybe that's how it should be. There's a long drive to the new place, so maybe now's the time.
What will she think of me? I've caused you so much pain.
Do you really think that's all I'll say about you? Your life may not have been what you hoped that it would be. I wish I could have helped you to see what I see. You always made me smile. You were witty, you were kind, and you'll never find a person with a more inventive mind. You were skilled at making fun of me through every joke and jest. A little bit chaotic, but I came to love that best. You touched so many lives, it didn't seem like much to you, but each little act of kindness meant more than you knew. Older lady by the pond there, light red shawl, spent Christmas in the hospital after a fall. The only thing for company, her favourite magazine, gifted by the lovely nurse from Ward 17. Judith at her flower stall in need of a break. You were always on hand with a 99 flake. You treated everyone as equal, no one you'd ignore. There were countless other people, but there's one you helped more. The teacher on the bench, before they knew you, was very by the book, but you widened their view. They want to say how they missed the way, and with you, the time always flew. And they want to say how they miss every day the world came alive around you. I wish I could tell you I love you. At least I can say I have one life with you by my side, kept alive through the small things I do. Now through you I finally realize the love that survived you, it won't go away. Yes, there'll be pain, but I'll grow every day. I'm proud you were part of my life, and that's how you will stay. In loving memory of Kit Green, a place for peculiar people watching and falling in love.